I'm Patricia Duncan-Sutherland, and I am the mother of 3 adult children: Sean Green, who is 34 years old, Haley Sutherland, who is 25, and Joshua Sutherland, who is 23. And I have a grandchild, courtesy of Sean Green, who is 1 year and 4 months old, and his name is Robert Simpson Green. In preparation for this interview, I kind of asked my children, what kind of mother you think I have been? And first answer, no nonsense, but fun and honest. I felt good about that answer. And yes, I am a no-nonsense person. I am very clear around rules and what they are, but I'm not a very strict person because I also believe people need to be able to express themselves, and children need to have some amount of autonomy in the way that they design their lives to be able to build that skill for when they are adults and living on their own. Work-life balance for me wasn't always easy, hasn't always been easy, primarily because I'm a workaholic. So having to manage myself to find the right, balance and to know when to stop has been difficult for me. But in terms of making time for my children and making real time for my children, I think I've managed to do that. They know that they can rely on me, they know when they can find me, and we make time to have good holidays together. And what helps with that is having a great partner, a partner who understands the value of parenting and shared parenting. So where I have fell short, he has definitely stepped up. So it's been a good journey. My mother, Joan Duncan, was a very, very special person, I would say. She gave of herself in everything that she did, including in building JMMB. And to us as children, she instilled in us the value of unconditional love. We knew that we were loved unconditionally, and we lived it every day of our lives, not just in the parenting relationship, but in all the relationships that we had, that we shared amongst ourselves. The other thing was that she was very clear about honesty and being honest with your children and being real, being a real human being with your child, so that we didn't have that idea that mommy was a perfect person, and so therefore we had to live up to this level of perfection. We knew and understood that she was a real human being. She made mistakes, corrected her mistakes, so it gave you permission to be able to manage your life in the same kind of way and relate to people in the same kind of way. So you are not your worst act. A big part of also what we have learned growing up is choice. So in everything that I have done, I know that I have chosen powerfully. Nothing has happened to me. Anything that is occurring in my life, I take full responsibility for, because of how I have chosen to respond to it. And so maybe the biggest thing, if I could find one thing, is that your child, when they are young, are very honest. Your child is a very honest person when they are young. They have not yet learned how to hide their emotion. They have not yet learned how to cover up what their true feelings are, or to try to manage your emotions in the relationship. They just say how they feel, and they actually are the best mirror for you. So maybe that's the gift of motherhood, that you get a good mirror, and if you choose to look at the reflection, then you can choose to improve on the reflection at all times. The word of advice that I always give to new mothers, from when I became a new mother myself, is that you are the best mother for your child. You were chosen to be the mother for that child. Do not doubt yourself. You will get advice from all kinds of quarters in life, but you were chosen for a reason. You have a gift to give to your child. Give it freely and openly, and do not doubt yourself.